Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a developing story in the world of professional tennis, one that involves accusations, suspensions, and a whole lot of controversy. We're talking about Elena Rybakina, her former coach Stefano Vukov, and a ban that's raising eyebrows across the WTA. If you've been following the sport, you know that Rybakina, the 2022 Wimbledon champion, is a force to be reckoned with. But recently, the spotlight has shifted from her on-court performance to the drama surrounding her former coach. Stefano Vukov, who guided Rybakina to her Wimbledon victory, has been banned from attending WTA events. And the reasons behind this ban are, well, let's just say they're complicated. The news broke recently, with reports from The Athletic, Tennis.com, and ESPN all confirming the suspension. The WTA is citing conduct contrary to the integrity of the game, which is a pretty broad term. Essentially, there have been multiple complaints about Vukov's behavior, both towards Rybakina and others, during matches and practice sessions. Now, what exactly did Vukov allegedly do? Well, details are still emerging, but the reports paint a picture of a coach who was, to put it mildly, intense. We're talking about allegations of verbal abuse, public berating of Rybakina, and generally unprofessional conduct. Some have even described his behavior as emotionally abusive. It's important to note that Rybakina and Vukov parted ways before this ban came down. Rybakina announced the split earlier, stating it was a mutual decision. However, the timing is certainly interesting, and it raises questions about whether the allegations played a role in their separation. One of the most concerning aspects of this story is Rybakina's apparent lack of support from the WTA. According to reports, Rybakina herself feels that the WTA has not adequately addressed the situation or protected her from Vukov's alleged behavior. She reportedly feels destroyed by the whole ordeal and believes the WTA should have intervened sooner. This raises a larger issue, the responsibility of sporting organizations like the WTA to protect their athletes. Players are vulnerable to abusive coaching practices, and there's a growing call for stricter regulations and better enforcement to prevent these situations from happening. It should make a safe place for the player, and it looks like Rybakina feels unsafe. The WTA, for its part, has stated that it's conducting a thorough investigation into the matter. They've confirmed that Vukov's suspension remains in place while the investigation is ongoing. However, they haven't provided many details about the specific allegations or the timeline for the investigation's conclusion. So, what happens next? Well, it's hard to say for sure. The WTA's investigation could lead to further sanctions against Vukov, potentially a longer ban or even a permanent expulsion from the tour. It could also lead to changes in WTA policies regarding coach conduct and player protection. This situation is a stark reminder that even in the glamorous world of professional tennis, there are serious issues that need to be addressed. The power dynamics between coaches and players can be easily exploited, and it's crucial that organizations like the WTA take a strong stance against any form of abuse. This is not just for Rybakina, but also for every player in the WTA. This story is still developing, and we'll be sure to keep you updated as more information becomes available. But for now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about this situation? Do you think the WTA is doing enough to protect its players? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more daily trending news.